turn to face each other. Okay, welcome friends, family, queridos, queridas, loved ones, to this joyous day of celebration. The ceremony that you just witnessed is the Jewish tradition of the 7 circles. It represents the idea that the bride and groom originally entered into this world as 2 complementary parts of the same soul. Now that these 2 halves have united, they enjoy a full life together in a creation of a harmonious and balanced home. This is the reason we are all here. We are gathered here today to watch Michael and Sara join hands in marriage, to laugh with them, to cry, and some of you may have already started, and most of all, to wish them well as they begin their new life together. Michael and Sara would like to thank everyone for being here today and showering them with love. Mike and Sara are twin flames. They have a love that is both intentional and natural. Love, true romantic love, is determined by attraction and connection. Attraction, that's easy. I mean, just look at these 2 beautiful people standing here before you today. Michael, handsome, charming, and beaming with happiness. Sara, gorgeous as ever in her incredible white dress, literally flawless, glowing with joy. Both of them are radiating love. It is easy to see their connection because their connection is natural and obvious. The way they talk to each other, the way they stare at one another, it's infectious and adorable. Their personalities are a complement to each other. Michael is a perfectionist, ever persistent. Sara is a realist, more practical. Their relationship began as a slow burn, building over time, each one continuing to choose the other, connecting through shared values, coffee, humor, study sessions, and deep passions. It's a love that is both abundantly given and freely accepted without judgment or fear. If love is determined by attraction and connection, marriage is determined by commitment and communication. A brief moment in time and the stroke of a pen are all that are required to create the legal bond of marriage. But it takes a lifetime of love, commitment, honesty, and laughter to make a marriage durable and eternal. Michael and Sara, your relationship already has all of the necessary components for success. And to maintain that from here forward, you must remember what is important in your relationship and why you are making this commitment to one another today. Your intentionality in love, deliberate, passionate love, has led you toward the natural intersection of marriage. And today, you commit to becoming a family, to be each other's glass half full when the day feels half empty, to sustain each other, to consistently and intentionally rekindle and stoke the fires of passion burning in and for one another, to grow together, pursue new experiences, and most importantly, laugh often, to not only listen to each other, but to hear, and to strive to always understand and to never take each other for granted, to make home in each other as lovers, as partners, and as equals. As you hold on to one another, you will find deeper levels of joy, happiness, and peace together. Michael and Sara, please take a moment to look around the room and sense the tremendous amount of love radiating through this space. This love is for you and created by the strength of your union. We wish you all the best that life has to offer as you move forward, united together. Now, in the Jewish tradition, a ketubah is a marriage contract delineating the groom's obligations to the bride. It is a work of art to remind the couple of their commitment. Michael and Sara have found a ketubah that truly expresses their feeling towards one another and would like me to share the text with you all. Please excuse me for a moment while I awkwardly fumble. There we go. On this day of great celebration and joy, on the first day of the week, the 28th day in the month of Tishrei, in the year 5783, which corresponds to the 23rd day of October in the year 2022 in Mineola, New York, United States of America, Michael Aaron Goldstein, son of David and Joanne, and Sara Ann Rodriguez, daughter of Carlos and Barbara, spoke the words and performed the rites which united their lives and affirmed their love. You are my best friend, my hopes and future, my strength, my soulmate. Standing proudly before you, in your eyes I see my love, and in your heart I see my dreams. And in our promise, I see a union, true and steadfast, uniquely devoted to compassion, kindness, and sincerity. Through all time and space, there has been no love like ours, and our story will unfold with beauty, grace, and meaning. We pledge to cherish and sustain each other, meeting life's trials with quiet strength and courage, and meeting life's blessings with wonder, joy, and laughter. We will grow as individuals and delight in an elegant freedom born from mutual respect. Through all time and space, there will be no story like ours. Okay. Now, Michael and Sara have prepared their vows to each other. Michael, would you like to begin?
And Sara forgot hers in the bridal suite because she loves me because I'm forgetful.
Oh boy, does this thing come off. Oops. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if you want to. I'll hold it for you. Yeah.
Wouldn't be my wedding if I didn't forget something.
Do you want us to wait?
You can read.
I can read?
Are you sure? Okay. All right. Well, while we're getting the bride's vows, we'll start with the
Multitask.
Yep. Sara, I haven't stopped thinking about you since the moment we've met. The last 4.5 years have been the best years of my life, and it's all because of you. I feel so lucky to call you my best friend. I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm obsessed with you. I love your smile. I love how much of a caring person you are, and how you make me want to be a better person every day. Every day I get to spend with you are the happiest days. You keep me smiling and laughing. I love that no matter where we are, if there's background music playing, you begin dancing ever so slightly to the beat. I love that we can just be goofballs together and laugh at the world. I can't imagine trying to navigate this crazy world with anyone else. I could spend an eternity with you, and I don't think it would be enough. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I can't vow to be perfect, but I promise that I'll always be your best friend. I'll always have your back. I vow to love you for who you are and for who you'll become, to grow with you every day, to support your dreams and aspirations, and to help you achieve them. I promise to treat you as my equal. Most importantly, I promise that I will always love you with every ounce of my being, for every moment until my last. I love you, Sara Ann Rodriguez.
Really good.
All right, let's get a round of applause for the groom. Everybody. Yeah, un aplauso, un aplauso. Now you have time to breathe.
Yeah, that's good.
To go.
That's good. I did this on purpose.
Most people don't get that.
Yeah. Really good.
Do you want to give me this in the meantime?
My hero.
Extra round of applause for the best maid of honor.
If not, don't. I'll hold it.
The envelope, please. All right, whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Michael Aaron Goldstein. You are so many things. Intelligent, sweet, stubborn, attentive. You're always thinking multiple steps ahead, and you have this fantastic combo of imagination and determination, and I know you're capable of anything you decide is worth reaching for. I know we had a slower start than most, But despite our slow start, there was always a part of me deep down that knew you were different. You were my first real guy friend, first man I ever feel truly comfortable around. I found you to be intriguing and annoying all at once. You challenged my way of thinking. You never let me give up on myself. You highlight my strengths when I forget they exist. You help me work through my weaknesses. You've managed to make me smile through the many ugly tears and frustrations of medical school, pandemic living, and residency. By nature, it's difficult for me to express my needs because I just want everyone around me to be happy, but you, just by being yourself, have turned out to be exactly what I've always needed and more than I could have ever wanted. Being with you is like being pulled by a magnet. Every new experience just gently pulling me closer and closer to you. And standing in front of you here today, I am quite attached, and there's nowhere else that I'd rather be. Every day I'm with you, I feel so lucky to be part of your story. And standing here with you today, I look forward to a future with children, travel, business ventures, lazy weekends, laundry days, trips to the veterinarian, the coffee shop, and most importantly, the couch after a long shift at work. No matter what's happening in the world or in our lives, everything always seems more manageable with you beside me. And throughout the 6 years that I've known you, you've been a dedicated study partner, a reliable friend, an attentive boyfriend, an easygoing roommate, a loving fiance, a top-notch pandemic partner, and most recently, an impressive coworker. But today is my favorite. Today you become my husband, my official everything buddy, and everything looks very bright from here. So from here until the end of time, I promise to do my best for you, to feed you real food so you don't overdose on mac and cheese, to calm you when you're angry or anxious, to give you space when you need it, cuddles when you don't, to remind you to look on the bright side or help you create one when there's only a void, to support you in your dreams and aspirations, to stay calm when you spend forever hanging multiple pieces of art on the wall in full OCD mode, and then to love and compliment those perfectly straight and evenly spaced pieces of art on the wall that you have painstakingly nailed into place. I promise to laugh at all the South Park references, to be patient and understand you when you need to vent, to work with you building a life we can both be proud of. It's almost done. To openly communicate and express my needs to you, to allow you to do the same. That's the second page, I'm one bigger word. To love and accept every version of you that's to come, to hold your hand when you feel weak, to cheer you on when you feel strong, to nurture you in sickness and frolic with you in health, to be faithful to you and honest with you for the rest of our lives. I love you with all of my heart, Michael Goldstein. Thank you for being my perfect mate.
Let's get a round of applause, everybody. Okay, excellent vows. And now, of course, it is time to declare your commitment to one another. Michael and Sara, stay holding hands. Michael, do you take Sara to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to honor, cherish, and love her from this day forward until the end of time?
I do.
Sara, do you take Michael to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to honor, to cherish, and love him from this day forward until the end of time?
I do.
Excellent. And now, as a family tradition, I invite both sets of parents to come up to light this candle, which symbolizes both families coming together with love. Hey, let's get a round of applause, everybody. Excellent. And now, whenever you're ready. Michael, please place this ring on Sarah's index finger and repeat after me. Sara, I give you this ring.
Sara, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my
as a symbol of my
everlasting love for you.
everlasting love for you.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole
I commit the whole
of my heart and soul to you.
of my heart and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
for the rest of my days.
for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
Hare'ah,
Hare'ah,
Mekudeshet li,
Mekudeshet li,
Betaba atzu,
Betaba Adzu,
Kadat Moshe,
Kedat Moshe,
Ve'Israel.
Ve'Yisrael.
And now Sara, if you would please. Please place this ring on Michael's index finger and repeat after me. Michael, I give you this ring
Michael, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my
as a symbol of my
everlasting love for you.
everlasting love for you.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place on your finger,
I commit the whole
I commit the whole
of my heart and soul to you.
of my heart and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
for the rest of my days.
for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
Ani le dodi,
Anila Dodi,
ve dodi li.
Bedodi Li.
And now we conclude the ceremony with the breaking of the glass. In Jewish tradition, breaking of the glass at a wedding is a symbol of destruction of the temple and serves as a reminder that while we celebrate this joyous occasion, there are still tragedies that go on today. We have a responsibility to try and improve the lives of others as citizens of the world. It also symbolizes the commitment you make to one another, irrevocable and permanent. Once the glass is broken, it cannot be repaired. So now, by the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Sara.
ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, welcome out to Jericho Terrace this evening, this afternoon actually. What I'm going to ask right now, I need everybody to rise up out of your seats. I know we had you just sit down, so I am going to take a moment out to introduce myself. My name is Paul. I am your MC this afternoon. For your listening pleasure, we're Intense Entertainment. So what I need to know right now, because I see a lot of people standing around, I want to see some hands shaking, clapping, feeling good. How you guys feeling today? All right, I need to know a little bit better than that. You guys ready to celebrate this beautiful, happy couple? Let me hear you make a little noise. Much better, much better. So, like I said, as these people enter the room, I need you to show them how much you love them. Please put your hands together. So right now, coming in the room, please give it up for your bride's parents. Give it up for Barbara and Carlos Rodriguez. That's right. I need you to show some love to our groom's parents. Give it up for Joanne and David Goldstein. So you guys got a little energy there? Are you ready to meet this bridal party? Let me hear a little more noise. Come on. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to bring in our bridal party. Let's give it up for Naomi and Walter.
What I want, you got, and it might be hard to handle, but like a flame that burns a candle, the candle feeds the flame.
Please keep the applause going as we bring in Naomi and Ian.
Of thoughts and dreams that scatter, and you pull them all together, and I can't explain. Oh yeah, well, you.
Let's keep it going as we bring in Steffi and Be Sure. Let's keep the applause going as we bring in Brittany and Dustin.
On a night when bed dreams become a screamer, when the messing with the dreamer.
I need a little extra special loudness and love for this next two people. Let's give it up for your flower girl Esther and your ring bearer Journey. All right, they did great running in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I need you to really put your hands together for your maid of honor, Katrina, and your best man, Scott.
Listen to this.
So now, family and friends, the moment we've been waiting for. They just got married just a little while ago. Downstairs, you were there. So now, without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce to you into this room this afternoon. Please give it up for the new Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Sara Goldstein.
I found you. I found me. Nothing around far as I could see. You were the current that carried me. When I found you, I found me. Lost in the sand, only you can read. My SOS, yeah, you rescued me.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the new Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Sara Goldstein. They will make their way to the center of the dance floor to have their first dance together as husband and wife. Put your hands together one more time. Let's hear it for them. Come on.
Baby, standing here with you, we're dancing with the moon. And baby, it feels just like a dream when I whisper that I love you and you say it back to me. I got you for the rest of my days, in the sun on Sunday morning or the pouring rain. I got you for the rest of my life, and if all else goes wrong, baby, I'll be alright, 'cause I got you. You and only you, you and only you. I got you. You and only you, you and only you. Baby, looking in your eyes.
Right, don't be afraid to show him some love.
In slow motion, just you and me tonight. And baby, you're leaning for a kiss, and I know, and I know, and I know that it don't get better than this. 'Cause I got you for the rest of my days, in the sun on Sunday morning or the pouring rain. I got you for the rest of my life, and if all else goes wrong, baby, I'll be alright, 'cause I got you. You and only you, you and only you. I got you. You and only you, you and only you. I got forever, and I got all I'll ever need, 'cause I got you. I got you for the rest of my days, in the sun on Sunday morning or the pouring rain. 'Cause I got you for the rest of my life, and if all else goes wrong, baby, I'll be alright.
Family and friends, let's hear it. Once again, big round of applause for the new Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Sara Goldstein. I need each and every person in this room to make their way towards the dance floor right now, because it's horror time. Come on out. Once again, they need everyone to the dance floor.
Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Nenish Mechad. Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila, Nenish Mechad. Hava, Niranana, Hava, Niranana, Hava, Niranana, Nenish Mechad. Hava, Niranana, Hava, Niranana, Hava, Niranana, Nenish Mechad. Urachim, Urachim is Sameach, Urachim is Sameach, Urachim is Sameach, Urachim is Sameach, Urachim is Sameach. Artalinu, 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 Artalinu. Havacharashnu v'gam zaranu, Havacharashnu v'gam zaranu, Hava od lo katzanu, Hava od lo katzanu. Atalinu, 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 Atalinu. Kavacharashnu v'gam zaranu, Kavacharashnu v'gam zaranu, Avad lo katzanu, Avad lo katzanu. Utsu v'safar, Dabla dovo v'lo yakom. Utsu v'safar, Dabla dovo v'lo yakom. Imu nuel. Utsu v'safar, Dabla dovo v'lo yakom. Imu nuel. Utsu v'safar, Dabla dovo v'lo yakom. Utsu v'safar, Dabla dovo v'lo yakom. Imu nuel. Utsu v'safar, Dabla dovo v'lo yakom. Imu nuel.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, give yourselves a big round of applause. Amazing out there. You guys did amazing. So right now I asked if you guys can bring your conversations down and give your undivided attention, because we're going to call up our maid of honor, Katrina, and your best man, Scott. Let's hear it for them.
Oh, I'm going first. Okay. I forgot my champagne glass, but it's fine. Sarah, it's okay. I have my speech here, so you don't have to run and get it or anything. We're all good. Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Katrina, Sarah's maid of honor, and more importantly, her best friend for the last 15 years. Can't believe it's been that long. It's a little scary. Before I get started, I just want to say a quick thank you to the Goldstein family and the Rodriguez family for hosting us all here today. Let's give them a round of applause. And a special thank you to the Rodriguez family for letting me be attached to Sarah's hip for the last 15 years. That was nice of you guys, because I know I'm annoying, so that was nice. Now's the start of the true love story, Sarah and mine. Sorry, Mike. How it began, that's where the story changes depending on who you ask. If you ask Sarah, she saw me at the Pembroke Lakes Mall in 8th grade and waved hi to me, and apparently I ignored her. I don't remember any of that happening. If you ask me, Sarah and I sat at the same lunch table, and if you know Sarah, she self-admittedly has RBF, resting face. She was never really chatty or anything like that, so I thought she hated me and she thought I hated her. And here we are 15 years later, I'm a maid of honor. I don't really know how we got here, but I guess we made it somehow. Here we are. Actually, I do know how we got here. In a 15-year friendship that originated in high school, Sarah and I have been through a lot together. We've had a lot of great experiences, some not so great, but we got through it all together at least. What bonded Sarah and me early on was our common values and morals. We were bonded by our very strong loyalty to each other and the appreciation of qualities that one sees in a good friend. With this bond, we eventually survived high school, college, and grad school. Although Sarah went to medical school and I went to dental school, we did live together for 3 years until she traded me out for a better roommate, Mike. It was Sarah's. I actually remember the first time Sarah met Mike. It was her first week of medical school. They had a social event the morning after Sarah and I had gone to get coffee, as we frequently did as two sleep-deprived grad school students. I remember she, was telling me about the night before's events and all of that stuff. She mentioned this nice guy, Mike. Little did I know Mike would actually become our unofficial third roommate, as they studied together all the time and hung out together. During this time, Mike was also in the friend zone. But I did know early on that I had a suspicious feeling, a gut feeling, that Mike would make it out of the friend zone eventually. During our first year of grad school, I decided to throw Sarah a surprise party, and I enlisted Mike without even having to convince him, to be honest. Mike helped me buy supplies, decorate the apartment, and we came up with a very elaborate plan to lure Sarah away from the apartment. I don't remember the plan, I just know it revolved around food. And if you know Sarah, you know she can get pretty hangry if she hasn't eaten in a while. And Mike had come to know that as well. I remember right before the party started, we could tell Sarah was starting to get hangry. So Mike and I made a toast right before everybody showed up, and we cheered to the beast. And I remember thinking to myself, it takes a really special person to help her best friend throw a party for the person that was going to be really pissed off at us when she got to the party because she was so hungry. Speaking of which, if the bride hasn't had a plate, can someone please get her food right now? Because I don't want to see that again. I'm not a gambler, but it was at that moment in time I would have been willing to bet that we're here today. So it turns out the surprise wasn't actually Sarah's birthday, but surprise, you guys got married. And Mike, I think we can confirm you definitely made it out of the friend zone. In all seriousness, I couldn't have picked a better partner for my best friend. In all these years of knowing you, Mike, I've seen you share the same values that bonded Sarah and myself so many years ago. Sarah and Mike, I wish you many years of happiness, adventures, Disney trips, surprise parties, not hanger though, let's keep that out, and love. Cheers to Sarah and Mike.
That's right. Give a big round of applause to your maid of honor, Katrina. Come on. And now, of course, we turn it over to the best man, Scott. Let's hear it for him. Come on.
Hello. Hi. Please. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate with the happy couple. My name is Scott. I'm Mike's best man. And I'm very honored to be here today standing beside one of my best friends and his beautiful bride on their big day. When Mike asked me to be his best man, I have to admit I was a bit surprised. As Mike will tell you that while we are best friends, I have this knack, skill, some would call it a talent, for knowing just how to push his buttons. So when I began writing this speech, my mind began racing in all different directions on where this speech could go. Nervous yet? But being that it's his wedding day, I've decided to take it easy on him. And not to say anything that would embarrass him or make him feel uncomfortable or press your buttons. So luckily that meant eliminating about 4 pages from the speech. So this will be short and sweet. Mike and I met over 10 years ago in college, our freshman year at Rutgers. We immediately hit it off. We studied together, went to football games together. We played catch in the courtyard where we were definitely both the same skill level and no one had to run after the ball at all. Yeah. And of course, joining the same fraternity. And the stories that I could tell about Mike and his fraternity days. You want to hear one? So there was one time after winter break, freshman year, we were getting ready to go to the house. We popped open a bottle. What? Sorry, I must have forgot to take that part out. I said I wouldn't do anything to embarrass you, so I'm just going to skip to the next sentimental. Oh, okay, so after college, Mike and I moved to different parts of the country to start the next chapter of our lives. Mike went to Florida to start medical school. I moved to Iowa to start career, so equally cool places of the country. But even after we moved away, it was really hard to keep in touch with our friends that we had made. And we lost a lot of those friends, but somehow throughout all these years, Mike and I remained friends. It helped a lot that he was near a beach and near spring training baseball games after I spent 10 months in a landlocked state known for corn. So that contributed just a bit. But no, in all seriousness, the fact that we've remained friends all these years and I'm standing up here today as your best man speaks volumes about the kind of person that you are and the friendship that we have. And speaking of one of those visits, when I visited Mike in Florida, was actually the first time I met Sara. Now, I had heard all about Sara before I met her, because, as Katrina said, it was after their new student event, the first week of medical school, that they met. And the way that he spoke about her after just a brief moment of meeting was the closest example of love at first sight that I've ever witnessed in my life. When I met Sara, I understood why. Sara's intelligent, beautiful, witty, charming. So it seems like Mike has a type because I also feel like I possess a lot of those quantities. So, I mean, I get it. Yeah, no. But all joking aside, Sara, as I've gotten to know you, I can see why Mike told me all about you that first time he met you at that new student event. He is so lucky to have you, and I'm also grateful to have gotten to know you and to call you one of my best friends, too. It also helps to have a second doctor on the phone when we call for free medical advice. Saves us a lot of trips to the doctor. And for the record, whenever you guys disagree, we always go with what you have to say. Mike and Sara, I'm truly humbled and grateful to be up here today giving this toast for you. You two make as close of a perfect couple as I have ever met. And throughout your lives, you'll experience good times and bad times, happiness and struggles, and unforgettable memories that will be made even more special because you'll experience them together. I, along with everyone else in this room, cannot wait to see you grow together and see what the next chapter of your life holds as husband and wife. So join me in wishing the bride and groom all the best in this next chapter of their lives. Cheers.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for your best man, Scott. Let's hear it for him. He did a great job.
Gotta hold on easy as I let you go. Gonna tell you how much I love you, though you think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. When you were in trouble, that crooked little smile could melt my heart of stone. Now look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this old world, but to me, you know you'll always be
That's right, family and friends, big round of applause. Let's hear it for Sara and her dad, Carlos. And now, Mike, being the gentleman that you are, please escort your beautiful mother, Joanne, to the dance floor to have your dance. Family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Mike and his mom, Joanne.
May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance.
It's a wheel in constant motion. Always rolling us along.
I hope
Tell
you
me
dance.
who wants to look back on their youth and wonder where those years have gone.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Let's hear it for Michael and his mom, Joanne. Now, of course, the dance floor is officially open. Grab your partner.
was made to live the dream. Oh, oh, oh. But I got nothing to prove. Bet you never seen no moves like these. All across the world and the seven seas. Watch me do my thing. Watch me do my thing. Watch me. It's like everything is brand new today. Ain't nothing is standing in my way. It's like everything is brand new today. So we got to celebrate. Feeling like a superstar in the center of the galaxy. It don't matter who you are. Everybody's got to be free. Bet you never seen no moves like these. All across the world and the seven seas. Watch me do my thing. Watch me do my thing. Watch me. It's like everything is brand new today. Ain't nothing is standing in my way. It's like everything is brand new today. So we got to celebrate. We got to celebrate. We got to celebrate. Watch me do my thing. 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 Watch me. It's like everything is brand new today. Ain't nothing is standing in my way. It's like everything is brand new today. So we got to celebrate. It's like everything is brand new today. Ain't nothing is standing in my way. It's like everything is brand new today. So we got to celebrate. So we got to celebrate. So we got to celebrate. I know I haven't been perfect, but give it some time. There's not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. And we spend our lives looking for things we can't find. Oh, oh, but not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. All the days spent on my mind, all the times that I'd say that we'll be together, we'll be together. Oh, all the ways you see through my heart. I know the good intentions, they won't last forever, won't last forever. Oh, and I know I haven't been perfect, but give it some time. There's not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. And we spend our lives looking for things we can't find. Oh, oh, but not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. Oh, not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. Oh, not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. All the hours spent on the line, all the times that you'd say that I never listen, I never listen. Oh, through the conversations we've had till 4 a.m. you say you want something different, want something different. Oh, and I know I haven't been perfect, but give it some time. 'Cause not a single day goes by
single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. And we spend our lives looking for things we can't find. Oh, but not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. Not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I needed so long. For once I'm afraid I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Oh, someone warm like you would make my dreams come true. Yeah. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something that I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, is this mine? You can take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone who needs me. Oh, someone who needs me. Oh, baby, love, baby, love. For once in my life. Someone who needs me. In my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. Not like it hurt me. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say, this is mine. You can take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone who needs me. Yeah, for once in my life, someone who needs me.
We've been waiting all these days, and we've been trying to find our way. Time won't stop for the weak-hearted. It might take a shot to start it. Let's go. Let's go. Never hold nothing back. Let's go. We'll take our own chance. Outrunning down the daylight, swimming through the stars. Let's go. Oh, we've been moving nothing back. Let's go, we take our own chance. Running down the daylight, swimming through the stars. Let's go, let's go, never hold nothing back. Let's go, we take our own chance. I'm running down the daylight, swimming through the stars. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I love you as much as milk and a cookie. Love you as much as I do playing hooky. Love you as much as I swim on a summer day. I love you as much as a bee loves honey. Love you as much as I do finding money. Love you as much as the closest parking spot. Everybody knows it, everybody knows it's true. Everybody knows it, everybody knows it's you.
in the name